Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gamesense Clutch Mechanical Keyboard that was sent over to me by Lethal Gaming Gear themselves. Now this is a 65% layout that is an exploded 65%, meaning that it's not cluttered together and has some spacing between the arrow keys and the few keys it has on the right. Now this keyboard looks very similar to something like a TM680 or an LK67 from GamaKay. But I will say it looks a lot better in that sense because the design is a lot cleaner and it looks very nice. Inside the box you get the keyboard, an extra pudding keycap set, a USB-C to USB wire, and a keycap plus switch puller. So this is a hotspot mechanical keyboard that supports 5-pin. It is north facing, so if you did want to use cherry profile keycaps, keep that in mind. This keyboard does go for $119.99, so we're going to be seeing if it's really worth the price that it's going for. So looks wise, I think that's the biggest pro of this keyboard. It looks very clean, minimal, and sleek. The main reason why I never picked up something like the TM680 or the LK67 is because the knob area looked very tacky, and the side RGB did as well to me. So the fact that the knob area on this one does not have that RGB ring and there's no RGB on the right or left side of the keyboard and just inside the keyboard itself is perfect in my opinion. And the USB wire being in the middle of the keyboard is also nice as well. So the knob is actually very good quality, no scratching or anything like that there. And it works as a volume knob, of course. The RGB is very good, it's bright. The keycap quality is just okay. I wouldn't really buy this keyboard for its keycaps, especially because they have a lot going on them. For something that is a sleek looking keyboard, I feel like the keycaps can be a lot better if they just removed all the extra keys that they put underneath the ones that they actually are. What I mean by that is the one has FN1 underneath it, and honestly, just having it on the manual is good enough. If you have it on the keycap themselves, it kind of looks very cluttered and ugly, which is the exact opposite of what this keyboard should be going for. The plate of this keyboard isn't anything crazy. It's a steel plate, so it's going to be very stiff typing experience. So if you're into that, then basically this is a really good keyboard for that. It does have some ping, but there is a silicone dampener in there and there is foam at the bottom of the keyboard as well. I'm going to be using the stock foam and the silicone dampener. I'll be switching out these switches as well, but the switches that it does come with are the Gateron yellows. And here's a stock typing test so you guys can hear how it sounds. So yeah, I think it sounds pretty decent. You know, it doesn't sound anything too bad, but I think there obviously could be some improvements. What I am going to be doing is basically just removing the Gateron yellows and putting some Gateron Oil King switches to match that black design that the keyboard is going for. And I'll be using the Cat PPT keycap set from Swag Keys to give that black and white theme that I wanted. Because the Oil Kings can support cherry profile switches because of the way they're manufactured, that's the main reason why I'm using them. They do not have any cherry profile interference. Now the next thing I'll be doing is adding 2 layers of tape to the back of the PCB to remove the hollowness and make the keyboard sound deeper. I recommend doing this to most of your keyboards. It always sounds a lot better with this on. Here's a fully modded sound test of this keyboard. Overall, I really like the design of this keyboard. I think the only drawback of this keyboard is the plate itself. Being super stiff and being steel, of course, isn't obviously that great, especially for the price that it's going at, But hey, the stabilizers were pretty good stock. I just added a little bit more lube to them. I think the keycaps could have been a little bit better quality, but the knob was great. The design is great. Very solid option if you are looking for a very sleek, clean design for a keyboard, and is hot swappable. So I'll leave a link to this keyboard in the description below if you do plan on buying it. Other than that, feel free to let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.